Hi YouTube, this is the look that I'm going to go for today. I call this look Chocolate Surprise. Stay tuned if you'd like to see how I achieved this look. I have already primed my lids with Max Painterly. Now I'm going to go in with Love to Love with a flat shader brush. I'm going to go into the inner corners with the lighter color that I have there. I'm going to take the 226 and just kind of blend it out a bit. Then I'm going to go in with Naked and go over top of that a little bit just to give it a more creamy appearance with that same flat shader brush. Blending it out a bit there. Taking the center color there, and I'm going to put that in the center of the eyelid and kind of build it up a bit. Blending it out. Now I'm going to go back in with the Inglots 464 as my bridge color into my crease area there. You could take any color that you like that kind of matches your skin tone. This color resembles Texture by MAC. But anything that suits your fancy, you don't have to use everything I use. Now I'm kind of going back in, building that center color up again. Now I'm taking Center Stage by MAC, and I'm going to go into my outer V area with this small flat stiller brush. I'm going to create a V shape here. I'm going to blend that. It's not dark enough, so I'm going to go in with NARS Galapagos at this point. I'm going to build it up more. 226 brush, blending it out again. Key is to build, blend, build, and then blend some more. I still want it a little darker. I'm going to go in with that NARS Mekong. I'm going to blend that out with the 226 brush as well in my outer V. Touching back up that center part again and the tear duct area, excuse me. Kind of blending all the colors together again. Now I'm going to go for my highlight color, which is NARS Laguna. I didn't want anything too bright on the highlight area, so I went with that. Now I'm going in with my Inglots number 90, which is a brown color mixed with Duraline to give it that liquidy appearance you see, and I'm kind of tight lining as well as I go. Kind of winging it out a bit. Can't really see it with that dark brown there, but somewhat you can. I like to line my eyes before I put my shadows on. Excuse me, my eyelashes. And then I go back in and touch it up after I put my lashes on. Now I'm taking Here Comes the Surprise, Glitter by Lit Cosmetics. This would be Hoochie Mama. It's a beautiful brownish like color, and it's size number 2, which is so fine that it's like shadow. I'm taking my glitter base there, which is very safe for the eye, and patting it where I want it, excuse me. And now I'm using the MAC, I believe that's a 194 brush, and applying my glitter. I like that brush because it's kind of angled on each side, so you could get in any corners that you like with that brush. So I'm ever so slightly dabbing that glitter base on. Putting just a little bit of glitter there. Now I'm going to line my waterline with a chromographic pencil, not white. It's, I believe it's NW25. I'm going to line the waterline with that color. It's by MAC. And then I'm going to go over and set it with a little bit of that naked pigment. That's just something I choose to do. If you don't want to set it with that, that's perfectly okay. As with anything in makeup, you should do what you are most comfortable with. And now I'm lining the bottom of my eye with a flat brush. I believe that one's by Sonia Kashuk. I got her at Target. It's very small and it could fit under my eye bottom lashes very well. So I'm lining that with Mekong, the color by NARS. All right, I'm still lining. And here comes the lashes. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of frame there. I'm still working around trying to figure out how to hold my camera, but I'll get there. And so now I'm applying my lashes. I apply mine with tweezers and my fingers. I've done this for years now, and I use Duo eyelash adhesive. I use the white color. I use the dark color when I want it to last basically forever, because I find that that one, in my opinion, sticks a little bit more firmly than this white color, than the white color that of course dries clear. And so what I do is I put the glue on my lashes and I allow them to sit for a while I do something else, and then I come back as I feel they've gotten a little tacky and place them where I want them. And that is what you see me doing now. If I would come back into the frame. And you see that white part's going to dry clear. Don't worry about that. Come back into the frame, Nicia. There she goes. Checking it out, seeing how I like it. Is it positioned okay? And then I take it, I'm about to move on to the other eye. And sometimes I have to go and touch up my line again after I put my lashes on, because sometimes the glue gets a bit on the liner that I've already applied. But at least I have an outline for when I do go back in with the liner, which I'm pretty sure I did here. I'm going to go back in with some Inglot liner. And I like that liner, by the way. It's gel. I hear a lot of people saying that it's too thick. But trust me, if you buy the Duraline from Inglot and you put just like a drop or two in there and mix it, you know, it spreads wonderfully. It will last you forever, I promise you. I got that little tidbit from a YouTube young lady by the name of Little Kiva, because I would have never thought to buy the Duraline. But I'm passing that little secret on to you. It makes spreading that liner so much better, so much more manageable. Okay, as you could see, alrighty then, let's do the hair. As you can see with the glitter, it's very subtle. You know, that's a size 2, you know. It picks up on the light really, really nicely. It's not too chunky. I like chunky too, don't get me wrong. But for this look, I just wanted to go something just a little bit more subtle, which is why I called it Chocolate Surprise, because you probably would never have expected to see a little bit of glitter over there in the V, the outside corner of the eye, rather. But then again, with me, you never know where you might see some glitter. It's Friday tomorrow. Who knows what I'm going to do? How you doing? Okay, let's see what I'm about to do now. Just as I was hoping that I would do, I was going back over here and lining over that line again and those lashes, that brown again, just to kind of touch it up again. I think this brown, for me, in my opinion, is a nice alternative to black sometimes. You know, just when you want to wear a darker color other than black all the time.
Mom, see that light spinning around? No. The body position is inconsistent.
And this will dry nicely as well. And the other eye there. I would come back into the frame so that you could see what I'm doing.
Given the ambient temperature, last night's rain, I estimate she's been out here 24 hours. Takes that long for blowfly eggs to hatch.
Okay.
Wish the rain would have washed away any trace evidence.
I'm sorry about keep bothering in my hair, you know. It kind of bothers me with people when they're doing the makeup and they keep pushing with the hair. I'll get better with that. I don't even know why that little curl just wanted to hang around. But at this point, I'm putting my Bobbi Brown concealer on. You might have saw that in my other video. I go in with the corrector first, which is in the deep bisque. I put that on with a concealer brush, and then I kind of buff her out a bit. And then once I get her to the consistency that I like, I will go in with the actual concealer color, which would be almond. And then I put that on, and then I buff that out as I like to. And then I would take this Bobbi Brown pale yellow and go under my eye. I saw her, Bobbi Brown, at, was that Neiman? That was at a Neiman Marcus one time, a couple of years ago at Tyson's, and she was telling me something about the way the pale yellow brings out the under eye color. Moving on. Now I'm about to put on the Match Master Foundation in number 8. I must say, as of late, I don't really wear foundation every day. I'm just doing it for my videos so that you guys could see a pulled together look. But I kind of like my skin finish better. I just do. I haven't tried my Pro Longwear yet. I'll try that in my next video just to see how that looks. But now I'm moving on to the deep dark skin finish to set that foundation. I mean, this isn't a bad foundation, don't get me wrong. It's nice. But I just kind of like the look of the skin finish just a little better, you know. Going back in with my pale yellow to highlight under those eyes a little bit more. I'm taking my NARS Casino highlight, which I really love. It's kind of like my default, and I'm using my Bobbi Brown eyeshadow brush. It's a big brush and it's flat on the tip, so I use that. That's what I like about makeup. You could use brushes for all sorts of things that you didn't think you could use them for. Now I'm going in with my blunt with this small little brush by MAC, contouring my cheeks just a little bit. This is something else that I wouldn't really do on a daily basis, but I think it suits making the videos well. And now I'm taking the MAC Sweetest Cocoa with a little blush brush by MAC and highlighting the cheek area. Well, not highlighting, but putting blush on my the apples of the cheek a bit. Now I'm going in with the lips. I'm going to take the cork. I'm going to outline my lips first with the cork. And then I'm going to line the insides with the NYX light brown. And I'm going to take my favorite Love Dust out of all the colors I have. I just cannot stray past this Love Dust. It's a matte colors. A lot of people don't like mattes, but I do. I like it.